In this video, we're looking at how to install Access Server on AWS using the Access Server portal. First, you need to have an account. If you don't have an account, you can access our website. As you can see on the screen, click on Get Started for free on the upper right corner or in the middle of the page. Sign up for an account. If you do have an account, you can just click on Login on the upper right corner of the page. Then you need to use your username password, choose the product that you want to access. We're talking about Access Server, so I'm going to choose Access Server here. Then we get dropped into this page on our Access Server portal. So I'm going to click on Get Access Server here. And here, this is where we can choose the platform that we want to install the Access Server. As you can see, we have different cloud providers that you can use, such as AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and so on. Containers such as Docker, virtual machines, Hyper-V, ESXi, and different distributions of Linux operating systems. For any of these, if you choose, you're going to have a set of instructions that you can follow to proceed. Again, we're talking about installing Access Server on AWS, so I'm just going to choose AWS. Now, I have two different options. I can download the CloudFormation script from here, or I can use launch script on AWS button, which is the easiest one. So let's go ahead, choose the region. I'm on the US West, and then click on launch script on AWS. This is basically going to take me to CloudFormation or create stack page on my AWS portal. From here, I need to give a name to my stack and then choose my VPC ID, subnet ID, give an instance name, and then I have to obviously choose my SSH key here. So let me go ahead and enter this information, and I'm going to fast forward through this part and then come back at the end of it. Okay, I'm done. As you can see, I chose my VPC ID. I chose my subnet ID that I want to use here. Give a name to my instance. The instance type, you can choose the type that it's appropriate for your environment. And then I enter my SSH key name here. The next part is optional. You can choose the IAM role for CloudFormation to use for all operations that are being performed on this stack. For now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Down here, I'm going to check this box that says I acknowledge that AWS CloudFormation might create an IAM resources for me. Once you're done with everything, click on Create Stack. This is going to take a few minutes. I'm going to pause the video here and come back when it's done. Okay, as you can see, everything is done. The creation is completed. Now from here, we need to click on the Outputs tab. And there is some information on this page that we need to make a note of. So we need this address, which is the admin user interface address. Then you can see that OpenVPN is the username that we need to use. And we have the temporary password here. So let's go ahead and log into the admin user interface. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do side-by-side window so we can see everything. I'm just going to type this address here. And this is a first attempt to access this admin user interface. We just installed this, so we don't have an SSL certificate installed. We're using the self-signed certificates. That's why we see this message. I'm going to bypass this right now. Once we install the SSL certificate, then we won't see this message anymore. Now, if you remember, over here on the description, we saw that the username is OpenVPN. So I'm just going to type OpenVPN here. And the temporary password was given to us down here. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it here. And when you click on that, the very first time we'll be presented with the license agreement. This is a one-time deal. The very first time we can read it and then agree to it. And here we go. We are logged into the admin user interface of our Access Server. One thing that I recommend to everyone, the very first thing you need to do is just change the temporary password of your OpenVPN account. So I'm going to click on user permissions, and then in front of username OpenVPN, click on more settings. And down here, you can change the password. Once you're done, scroll down, click on Save Settings, and then Update Running Server. So this is how you install Access Server on AWS from the Access Server portal. Thank you very much.